So what we're going to talk about today on this video is hamstring flexibility. Get my hamstrings. Hamstrings, you got 3 of them. Semi-membranosus, semi-tendinosus, and bicep femoris. Now on the last video, we talked about the shoulders. And when people usually come into CrossFit, they're usually, don't you dare pop that bubble. She's chewing bubble gum. When people come into CrossFit, what we see them have as far as restrictions are restrictions in the shoulder, or asymmetries in the shoulders, and restrictions in the hamstrings. So that's going to limit what they can do in this CrossFit, with all this CrossFit stuff. There are some corrective exercises that we do. We showed you what those corrective exercises were for the shoulders, with Catherine demonstrating in the last video. Today we're going to show you the screen that we like to use, the functional movement screen by Gray Cook. I don't care what anybody has to say about Gray Cook and CrossFit. The guy's a magician. We're going to show you how to screen and how to look for healthy hamstrings, which are going to help you through cleans, snatches, deadlifts, proper air squats also, and overhead squats too. So let's change direction here. Notice the shirt that I'm wearing. I love how this shirt shows off my natural
man boobs.
By the new clothing company, Relentless. What's the website? RelentlessGear.com. Check it out. Get one for yourself. So we switched athletes here because Allison has on some clothing that's not going to be so restrictive as Catherine's jeans. What we're going to do here is we're going to assess the hamstrings. So you want your athletes in athletic clothes that's going to allow them to move. The athlete is going to be lying down in a supine position. And what we're going to do, we're going to look for these landmarks. She's really ticklish, so I'll be gentle. I'm not even touching her and she's laughing.
I'm sorry.
Okay, so hip bone right here, ASIS, center of the patella, and I'm going to find the center right here. So this is the center where we want to place our dowel. While the athlete remains completely still, pressing the back of the knee down toward the floor, pointing the toes up to the ceiling, they're going to raise their opposite limb. So she's going to raise up right here. I'm going to take this off. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Now, what we are looking for is for the malleolus, or the ankle bone here, to elevate beyond the position of the dowel. That's going to be scored a 3. This is a test of really 0 to 3. 0 being any pain. 3 being ankle bone beyond the dowel. A 2 being that the athlete can only get the malleolus ankle between the dowel and the patella, somewhere between here and here. And a 1, the athlete cannot get their ankle bone past the patella. 1, scored a 2, scored a 3. But there can be no movement in this limb or in the hips. Cannot abduct out to the side, cannot roll out to the fore, needs to be pointed straight up. We would then go ahead, thank you, Allison. We would go ahead and do the same thing on the opposite side. And then we would go through our corrective exercises. If the athlete did not score a 3, we would still do corrective exercises if the athlete scored a 3 in order so that they can maintain that good hamstring flexibility. Next video, we're going to show you exactly what those corrective exercises are. Catherine's going to lie on her back, head up here. Legs are going to be out straight. And I'm going to stretch her leg that's closest to me right here. Suck in the knee. Try to keep it straight. Lift until your athlete tells you to stop. Stop right here. I'm going to hold this stretch for 5 seconds. I'm going to ask her to inhale, hold her breath. Press lightly against my shoulder. Exhale and relax. We're going to get a little bit deeper stretch in. We're going to do this for about 5 repetitions. Inhale, hold. Press. Press. Exhale, relax. Relax. There's our first PNF stretch. About 5 sets you want on each side. All right, the music has started. So this corrective exercise here that we have Catherine going through, this is the active straight leg raise, leg lowering progression. So we have Catherine with her, the contralateral leg of the leg, she's going to be lifting, her right leg is stationary right there. That can be against a massage table, that can be against the edge of a wall, it can be against anything. We want to be sure that it's elevated up to about 90 degrees if it's possible for the athlete. Next, Catherine, go ahead and elevate your left leg. She's keeping the legs very straight. We want to see tight quadriceps also, knees locked out, and toes pulled to nose. Now here comes the music. It's Allison's class, so she's rocking. Go ahead and lower it down, Catherine. And she's going to do this for about 5 reps. Lifts it up, and she's going to feel this right behind the knee and in the hamstrings. 2, lift it up. 3. We want to see about 5 of these on each side, and we'd like to see 2 to 3 sets. This is corrective exercise that can be done before the WOD. It can also be done after the WOD too. Just so long as it's getting incorporated in some portion of the WOD. So we have kind of a change of venue here because the class is going on. It's getting kind of loud outside. So we're in our world-class child care room. Okay. So, you should. I'm not even filming your socks. So we're going to work on a single leg raise here, a single leg, I call it a single leg deadlift. But what we're really looking here for from the athlete, I can't be serious right now in our Kid Fit room. We're looking for 3 points of contact. Here's 1 at the SI joint. Here is 2 right at between the shoulder blades, and 3 is the back of the head. Now where I would like the hands is this one behind the nape of the neck here. And I would like this hand here right at the lumbar spine. So we have to be sure that the athlete maintains 3 points of contact. If Catherine's right arm is elevated, she will post and try to balance on her, your socks don't match, on her left side. All right, so Catherine, go ahead and demonstrate here. Again, we're just looking for about 3 to 5 reps. Your other left. Yeah, there you go. About 3 to 5 reps on each side. So she's going to hinge at the waist, not so much in the spine. And we're only looking for about maybe 10 degrees. That's it. Good. And pull it back up. Maybe about 10 degrees flexion or so in the knee. And that's going to be it. So she's going to do about 3 to 5 repetitions before she switches sides. And she has to switch hands also. You're going to feel this right behind the knee. Your knee doing okay, Catherine? Yeah. Okay. There. Good. Maintaining that 3-point of contact. And relax. And then she switches her hand position. Lumbar curve is one hand, the nape of the neck, if the athlete can has that kind of shoulder mobility. And she's standing on her opposite limb, 10-degree flexion. Excelente. Everybody give Catherine a round of applause and click like on